is this thing talking about? I, I think I'd rather not. I guess we will wait for some people before we really start getting into it. Try to let somebody get in here. Guess we will just kind of go for it. Okay, so honestly, this week, this week was busy as hell, as usual, as always, just like everybody's week, I'm sure. However, I just wanted to see if anybody else had a crazy week like mine. Doing multiple make readies, multiple. At least I didn't have to paint all of them. I only had to paint one. I'm almost done with that. I just got to do the doors, a little bit of trim left. It's fun times at the apartment complex. Well, I was hoping somebody would come on in here. I could see if anybody had a crazier week than I did. I'm gonna give it a few minutes. If we make it to 5 and don't nobody come in here, we're gonna go ahead on. Crazy cat. Come on, cat. Always doing some goofy stuff. Better not knock the phone over. Oh, Kelso, come back. You done brought a couple people in here. I feel like they was here for you, not me. So, using a cat for view. No one was here until he showed up, and now I'm at 29. So yes, I'm using a cat for views. But to backpedal, did anyone else have a good week, a bad week, crazy week? I know everyone was busy. If anyone would like to share a few things, yeah, 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 he's over there somewhere. Yeah, over there by the pack out. A fast week, yeah, yeah. Before I knew it, it was Friday too. It's always like that. I'm alive. Yeah, dude. I'm not gonna force you to share, but if you would like to, you can go through that. I mean, that's part of a crazy week, I would say. I mean, I know about it, but I'm not about to spread your business around. If you put it in the comments, though, I guess we'll get a get a good chat going about that. Got finals next. Yeah, yeah, it's like that. Most people at the apartment complex here that I work at, they are in college, so I don't know what finals week is like, but from the couple of people that I talked to a little bit, I know it's pretty hectic. Had a heart attack, nothing to hide. Yeah, okay, that was what I was getting. Yeah, dude, a heart attack. That's pretty freaking crazy. Not everyone comes back from those. So you are lucky and blessed to make it through 2025. Honestly, though, Sarah, you need to make it longer than Trump. If you can make it longer than Trump, dude, we're gonna throw you a party. What do I want for Christmas? Nothing. Honestly, I have a lot. I have most everything that I need. I mean, a framing nailer is like the one thing that I'm missing, but I'm not jumping to go get that. So, aloha. You better be from Hawaii. Dear God, do I want to entertain that? Mostly just what everyone has done this week. I know my week's been hectic, kind of crazy. Uh oh. What do you want? No, no, no. Get away from your bag. Get away from your bag. Stay away from the treats. Yeah, I know a couple people from Hawaii from whenever I was in the army, but I am in Louisiana. You can always check the channel, see what I do if you would like. More or less just trying to see if anyone had a crazy week. I know most of the people that are used to seeing me know that I do a lot of different things. I am in maintenance for those of you who do not know. I do pretty much anything from the ceiling to the floor, man. I put the sheetrock up, I put studs in the wall if they need to be there, got to replace them. I mean, dude, whatever needs to be done, got to be done. All the way to the bullshit, unclogging the toilets, unclogging the drains. Plumbing in general is bullshit to me. Not that it's a bad job. I don't want to start any sort of hate on jobs. It just isn't my favorite thing to do. What's happening in Louisiana? Well, right now, the football. That's about it, man. It's football season. Bug. Get out of here, bug. I am I supposed to know? Cat, quit playing with my damn. Quit playing with my extension, bro. You have 8 mice. Fake ones. I don't want anyone to think that there's real mice running around. Where are they at? Where are they at? I don't see any near me. I'm not getting up. Um, I might be. I don't know, dude. I don't know. That's a little bit of everything. I'm a mixture. I guess you could say I'm part of the gumbo that is Louisiana. 10 minutes. Roughly 10 minutes. We're going to see how long this can last. What does everyone do for work? See if that gets anything. And then we'll go from there. Do you have to do that right there? Don't make me hit the drill, dude. Uh, we have went down finance. I mean, hey, who doesn't like money? I mean, I'm guessing that's why you got into that. Sarah, you do pretend to know what you're doing sometimes, but not all the time. Operations manager for a local restaurant chain. Yeah, dude. See, that's cool as shit. Like that. It's different. I think the last time, I don't remember the year, I did work at Texas Roadhouse for a little while. I couldn't I couldn't stand being around that many people. I like working, but not with that many people. You're getting loud again. Be quiet. You could have taken a bath at any point today, and you choose to do it now. Sort of stressful. Yeah. Yeah, that was where it's sort of stressful for you. It was way up here for me. Dude, you go from dealing with one person who's like kind of happy, you get the whole opposite end of the stick, dude. If they get one less fry than they want or some bullshit, dude, like, yeah, I'm throwing that out of proportion. But I think you get what I'm going for here. That just wasn't in my wheelhouse. I did it for like not even 6 months, maybe 4 months, and then I got into what did I do after that? Did I paint? I forget my timeline altogether, but I know I that's when I like after I left that was when I started getting into the trade work, and then I found maintenance a couple years ago, dude. And I just fell in love with it. I don't see myself doing anything different unless I just like I'm not going into a different genre of work altogether, I guess you would call it. Like I'm gonna stay doing something in the trades if I do switch from this. Who's gonna complain at Texas Roadhouse? Old people. Old people that feel entitled. I don't know where it comes from. Youngins and oldins both feel in the equal amount of entitlement. Everyone that's in between is like, life's life. That was my experience there. Like if you're like 18 or 81, you're entitled. At least when it came to my experience there. I'm yeah, I'm only well, I'm about to be 30, but I'm 29. So yeah, I'm in between. Life is life. As long as my paychecks are okay, we're good. 37. Congratulations. Congratulations. Does your back hurt yet? I'm trying to find like that age where your back starts really hurting. I've had a couple people say once you hit 40, it's when it really hits. Some people say 50. How much battery? 13. All right. Knees. Yeah. Knees. You, what did you do again? Backup cat. Finance. 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 But your knees hurt. You go up and down stairs a lot? Like you like working like an office building that doesn't have a elevator or something? Or did you used to play sports? Like I'm just honestly curious at this point. Take the public transit. Yeah, okay. Where are you at in the world? Play baseball, basketball. Yeah, jumping a lot. Yeah, yeah. San Francisco. Never went to San Francisco, but I did visit Long Beach. I also went to 49 Palms, one of the military bases out there, whenever I was doing training. That was years ago. Like, actually, close to 10 years ago at this point. Worked at a military base. Awesome. Awesome. They have one in I don't care, but I didn't know they had one in Sacramento. I guess California just has down the coast. That's cool though. What'd you do there? By just curious. McLean. Oh, McLean. Yeah. Never been there, but I think my uncle, grandfather, one of the older people died a few like while back, so I kind of forgot what he was. I was young. I think he worked at McLean whenever he was in, and he made it pretty high. He was like an officer or something. I forgot his rank. I don't. I'm not gonna lie, but I know he was an officer in the Air Force, which was cool. Helped with their computer stuff. Oh man, you must be like loaded, or at least back then you were like kind of your checks were up there. I know computer stuff is just where it's at now, where that's where all the money is. This is definitely fun. Yeah, I wish I could say that. It's definitely one of the 99 problems in my life. Could always be worse. I could be completely broke, but I mean, dude, fuck. I mean, no one's 100% happy with their finances, but like I say, I mean, it could be worse. Could be better. Could always be better, but could always be worse. Yeah, I'll mess with that for a second. Boredom. Pure boredom. College lived on $2 a day. I never went to college, so I don't know that struggle, but I have a feeling you weren't the only one doing that. I think people do that now. I mean, I've seen a couple of these college kids' apartments that I, fix and bare empty, like small TV, like maybe I think like a 18, 24 inch, like whatever the small ones are, air mattress, fridge might have a couple of drinks in it, cabinets might have just ramen, canned foods and shit like that. Like it's a struggle, but it's what I mean. I guess it's what you choose to do. You know what you're getting into, and then hopefully you know what you're getting into. But to my knowledge, as long as you do good in college, and I've heard this from a few people, like if you do good in college, they send you a check once a month. It's not a lot, but if you do good, like your scholarships and stuff, they give you, yeah, dude, ramen. They give you a check if you do good. I think that's just what a couple of people here have said that I've talked to. Uh-oh. Shut the window. It's not all college kids. There are a couple older folk that stay here. They've been here forever. But when I keep referring to college, but LSU. It's the LSU kids that stay here, and I mean I say kids. Some of them are actually my age. I mean, you know how it is. Some people go to college whenever they're like 40, dude. And it's just something you have to do, I guess, if you go to like your job or whatever. You can always go to trade school and different things like that, but I mean, I guess it's a little different. Going to college, you're looking at like one thing forever. Trade school, you can just do whenever. And I guess when you start young, the better, but you're not always going to start young. I, I, I think it depends on what lifestyle you would rather choose. Maintenance, but uh, some people, man, like I grew up with this guy. No naming names, of course. This is just me talking, I guess, from my experience in life. But anyway, I grew up with this guy. We went two completely different paths, but we lived basically the same life. Like, we grew up in the same town. We both went to the Army. He went National Guard, I went active. Still the fucking Army. All right, we both went to basic. We both went to AIT. He did go to a different MOS. Like I was a fueler, 92 Fox. Just throwing that out there for anyone who is in the Army that's questioning my credibility there. Again, that was like 10 years ago. But he, what did he do? I completely forgot. He wasn't a medic. I completely forgot. But anyway, we both went to the Army. And then after that, he went to college. He went to Northwestern? Northwestern? 10% battery? Oh no. Well, we'll get to 5 and then I'm going to kill it. That'll be right around the 30-minute mark anyway, which, if you've been to any of my lives before, I usually kill them at the 30-minute mark. So this is basically just like a closing story. But we went, I went to the trades and he went to this, like, he is a full on computer nerd now. Like, and I mean that in the best way. Like he worked at Geek Squad. He did all of the cool things to computer people. Like he would think it was really cool, and he would tell me a little bit about what he would do. But like he builds websites and things like that. And I think for a job now, he's actually doing coding, which is cool. Or at least that's the last I heard, which was like a few years ago. We have completely fallen off, and he's a good guy. I don't hate him. I hope that he doesn't hate me. We just had two completely different paths, and that's just the way it went. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Catch up on a couple of comments. Oh, one comment. Had wild thoughts, walked into big stores like Walmart without pants. I had lost everything. Then on top of it all, I got arrested twice for, you can say taking a shit here if you choose, outside and catching it with my bare hands. Yeah, that sounds like a crazy week, if that's answering what the live is about. Uh, if you didn't get arrested, sounds like you didn't, because you're here. good on you. I guess you ran quicker than they could get there. I mean, I'm not gonna touch you if I'm a cop. I would just, and I mean this in the best way possible, and I hope you understand. I would just tase your ass, dude. Like you, I wouldn't have to touch you. You would be on the ground if that was me, but I'm not there. I don't know you. The homeless people here do that. Yeah, see, that's like an everyday occurrence, and most people leave the homeless alone because of that. Just throwing that one out there. I mean, I don't mingle with the homeless on a daily basis. I don't think I ever have. Come to think of it, I think I have left them alone, which is what I recommend most people do, unless you have something for them, because that's the only thing they're looking for. It is handouts. You either work in this world or that's where you end up, and then that's just the truth of it. Oh yeah, but not a massive amount, dude. Not really even in Baton Rouge. You honestly just see more tweakers, and by that I actually mean crackheads, than you do homeless. Mostly because they still want to get high, so they're going to work. That's just the hard truth of it. But not like in California. And is that still actually a big deal? Like, wasn't the number like in the thousands? Like, I heard Joe Rogan talking about it at one point. It's all fentanyl. We had a thing with that, but people don't want to die. They just want to get high. So they're going to figure out what that is and stay away from it. And most of the time, turn those people in that's selling that shit. Like, nobody actually wants that shit here. Like, if anyone is wondering who doesn't understand what fentanyl is, I believe it's only three people in here, it's a medical drug. It's actually used in hospitals quite frequently because they know how to administer it. And if they kill someone, they go to jail for the rest of their life. So it's kind of like a lose lose situation there. If you kill one person, you're going to jail forever, even if it's an accident. So either trust them or just ignorance is bliss. You don't have to ask everything. That's the way I look at that. Oh, one more. We got four. Four for four. Six. Oh, wow, that number's going up. For anyone wondering what I keep looking at, it's the cats in the window. That one's mine, and that one's the neighbor's. He just likes coming in here because it's awesome. Mm, yeah, they keep catching my attention. Sorry. Uh, I guess back to the drug talk. I mean, that's that. For some reason, that's where we ended up. Uh, yeah, it's fentanyl's not a big deal here. For the most part, it is in the hospitals. 100%. Every hospital that I can think of, it's in. I've heard of a couple of people getting administered that, but it's not really like a huge thing, at least to my knowledge. I mean, I'm not in the medical field. I holding a fucking ratchet. And what makes you think I'm in the medical field? I do know, like, I know one vet here, or at least she's in school to be a vet, and she was saying that they use it sometimes on the animals, but it was mostly, oh shit, Juan made it. Awesome, buddy. You finally found one of my lives. I haven't been going live here lately. This is the first one in like I think a week, 2 weeks. I'm not tactics. I'm not going live every day. I'm not saying that's like a bad thing. That's just his thing. It's what he does. I wish he would clip them more though. He should definitely like go through it while he's editing and just And he does sometimes. But I wish he would do it for every live. Because he goes live like sometimes 3 times a day, dude. Not everyone's going to catch that. And sometimes we want to see what you're doing, but we don't want to watch 4 hours of shit. So if he ever sees this, clip your lives, dude. Please, just 5-10 minutes here and there. Upload it as a video. Just be like, this was the main thing we were doing, and then just like edit it down. Take out all the bullshit. Put in some of the good parts, jokes, which he doesn't joke a lot. He doesn't. He doesn't. Sometimes he does, but that's usually like if Souls is there, and it's, to be fair, it's his jokes. Like it's like electrician jokes, so it's not real jokes. Had to scare him for a second. So if you heard scattering, they were they were like about to fight, like the way they're looking at each other. It was funny. I don't hurt my animal or my neighbor's animal. Just gonna throw that out there for the world. Oh, you know Juan. That's cool. You know Juan. Yeah, heard about the fentanyl thing. It's eh, here it's not a thing, but it is. I guess in America it's a thing, but in Louisiana, like I say, it's medically regulated. If it is on the streets, it's not for long. Like I say, most people here choose to get high. They don't want to die. That's the truth of the matter. And they typically bring those people in here. I don't know about everywhere else. Some people might like it, but I mean, that's neither here nor there. At least with me, I don't do that shit. I don't recommend anyone do that shit. Recommend you keep your life the way it is. If you like it, if you don't like it, change it, but not for the worse. Change it for the better. Take time. Learn something. Learn something useful. Not everything has to be done with power tools. I mean, everything needs to be painted at least once a year, dude. You get on a painting crew, you'll have steady work. I'm not saying you'll have good money, but you'll have good work. And then once you learn it, you can start doing it on the side. That's where you'll make your real money, is on the side, but then you still have your regular job to get you by. You just kind of add the money up. I'm not saying this shit doesn't come without sacrifice, all right? Not everybody gets to have 2 days off, all right? It just don't fucking work that way in this world. That's why everyone tells you to take your time. So that way you don't kill yourself, especially if you do have 2 or more jobs. There's some people that have 3 fucking jobs. How? I don't fucking know. But they do it. They do it every day until they go crazy. I'm telling you, they go crazy. But they do it for a little while, like a few months. You can do it. I had 3 jobs at one point, actually. Yeah. I was doing maintenance. I had my side gig on Yelp, which that wasn't like an everyday thing, but on the days that it was, I had 3 jobs. And then uh, at night, I would go to a warehouse and load. That was that was fun. I'm just kidding, dude. That shit sucked. I was in the freezer. I took it because it was a high paying job, or at least to me, it was a high paying job. I literally worked with ice cream. That was like not making it or eating it. I took some of that shit home. That's neither here nor there. I didn't make it. I didn't eat it. I just put it on a pallet and wrapped it, and then another guy would pick the pallet up and put it on a fucking 18 wheeler, and then it would go to Albertsons, Winn Dixie, Walmart, wherever the fuck it would go. No, Walmart has their own thing. It was Winn-Dixie and like other stores like that. It was Southern Grocers. For anyone that's in the fucking South in here, I don't think there's anyone in the United States South in here. I don't know where Juan's from. You might be fucking Southern Puerto Rico or some shit. I don't know. He's gonna say some dumb shit here in a second, though. I know he is. He's gonna say something like, "I stay in the middle." He's gonna say some goofy fucking shit. That's just Juan. In China, they get 0 days off. Yeah, I heard about. Well, see, and the thing is, dude, like, there's some jobs in America where it's 0 days off. Like plant jobs. Oh wow, we went way past. I'm just not kidding. Not way past, but we're at 35, 36 minutes. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just go another few minutes. Like I say, until this. All right, I'm at 7% battery, 2%. Once it hits 5, I'll get another message and we'll kill it. But plant jobs. That's where I was at. 7 days a week. Yep, 7 days a week. Plant jobs. And then there's other jobs out there that the term turnaround, for anyone that's heard that, usually those are 7 day a week things, and it's for mm, like I think the least amount of time would be 2 weeks. Like for an electrical crew, I've heard of like they'll hire a couple guys from, I'll just use my state as an example, Louisiana, and then they'll go to, let's say, Virginia for 2 weeks because they need to do a job out there for some guy that's opening up a business who knows the owner. So they're going to take a couple guys, go on a turnaround, they'll set them in a hotel, they'll give them per diem, which is like, let's just say it's $50 a day. I think it's probably not. For an electrician, you get like at least 125 a day. But anyway, $50 a day, and for 2 weeks. So if you lived on just that $50 a day for 2 weeks, and of course you have a gas card, of course you're using a company vehicle. So all you need to buy is food, right? Right? You don't need to go out and buy clothes and go to the bar and do all that. I mean, you can. You can, dude. Like, that's, I mean, if that's you, you know. But just, you're getting your regular pay, which is most likely already set in stone. Like they said, look, man, it's basically a contract. Like, we're going to give you $3,000 plus per diem, plus a hotel. You'll get a company vehicle. You'll get a gas card. You don't have to worry about it. So at that point, you could stack your per diem too if you really wanted and just spend like whatever money you currently had. Like, let's say you only had $40 to your name. Let's just go with a low number. All you have is $40, right? You could get sandwich stuff and live on that for 2 weeks. Just sandwich stuff and like maybe a bag or two of chips, right? And just split it up, however you do. You could do that. It's an option. It's like the cheapest way to do it. And now you've got 50 times 7. It's like, what's that? Like 350? It's like 350 a week. So that's $700, dude. 2 weeks. So that's $3,700 you made in 2 weeks. But like I say, I mean, that's only for some, and that's just for an electrical turnaround, just for like doing one building. You are wiring up one building completely. I mean, that would be good money to most people, but how much did the owner make? If anyone's wondering, I don't know. Like I said, the guy knows him. So let's just say he did it for a quick 20,000. I mean, so like he paid 4 people $3,500 ish, $3,700 to go out there. I mean, he didn't really lose much money. He came out on that really in the good end, like roughly 10K. And like I say, that's a deal. Most people are not going to wire, and I didn't really go into specifics of the building, so let's just call it a fucking regular office building. Like, it To some people, a regular office building is like a 4-story building. It's a 1-story building. All right, just a 1-story office building, like an attorney. Let's just like an attorney's building, like a regular attorney's building. But at that point, I'm rambling. It's because I'm tired. Oh shit, you guys are going on about meat. You better not start talking about fucking curry. Oh shit, ramen. I see ramen. Message retracted? Can I see it? I don't even want to see it. It's probably stupid. Go away, fuck. That wouldn't go away. See, and Juan said he is in the south. I remember talking about that. Dude, quit it. Go away before I break the goddamn glass, dude. Shit. I'll let you in a minute. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm caught up. Roosh with the curry. Yeah, dude. Oh, fuck. I didn't even think about it. He's not here. He's not here. He should be awake, though. This is his time of the day. This is his time of the day. He's not here. He's probably at work, though. He better not be in jail. I haven't heard from him. But I haven't even been on the chat like that. Dude, you're pissing me off. Get in here. Get in here and say bye. I opened up the damn window. You gonna get in here, cat. Come on. Wiggle your boot. Tell everybody bye. Oh, shit. He's occupied. Yeah, he probably is, man. He's like I said, I mean, he's most likely at work. It is like the middle of the day, I think, for him, or like maybe it's early morning. Can you stop with your food bowl? Don't tell me no. Give me that. I know y'all heard that little motherfucker talk to me too. He wants to always talk back. Yeah, it's definitely time to go to bed. Everybody's got shit to do tomorrow, and this ran way longer than I thought it would. Now we are approaching the 45-minute mark. We're at 43 for anyone who cares. I'm gonna go ahead. We'll kill it, dude. You guys were awesome tonight. No one talked about running over their dog. And that's kind of why I haven't been live, because I didn't want weird shit to pop back up. That shit was so weird. But I guess I asked for it. I was on the internet. Anyway, peace, guys.